one of the old school ways of recruiting is just throw it at the wall and whatever sticks, take it. And I think it's a horrible idea. It's just like I don't like when you start the business, they tell you to get 100 of your core friends and relatives and start tell them what you do and write insurance on them. And I'm a big believer that you get 100 of your friends and family that are professionals is the way that I would go about it. Yes. And so I think sometimes people get a little misnomer on how that works or what you're supposed to do, right? And I think that just throwing things at the wall to see what sticks to do recruiting is not the brightest way to go. I always say try to find the right people if you can, the right people, right? If you can, and then go after their friends and family and see if they got anybody in particular. If you can find one good salesman and that one good salesman can introduce you to another good salesman, you're in a good spot. That's how recruiting should be. A lot of times they say, well, no, yeah, you can pick anybody. Yeah, anybody can learn. Well, maybe so, but so do they want to learn? Do they want to be a salesman? Being a salesman is not the easiest thing in the world to do. I think it is. I was born to sell, and I can tell you story after story that can prove that. But not everybody is born to sell. And that's why a lot of times they need to learn to sell, yes? So I think that if you just throw stuff against the wall and it's all a numbers game, right? You throw out 2,000 names, you'll get, 200 people to pick from and blah, blah, blah. And I always tell people that, when you have I talked to a guy the other day and he's got 500 agents. I said, what do you got, 30, 50 of them writing business? He goes, how'd you know that? I said, that's just the game. And he wastes his time on 450 individuals that he doesn't need to be wasting his time. Cut the fat, cut that out of there. All you have to do, if you have 500 people and you have, let's say you do have 10%, 50 producers, you should have 20. Well, let's say you have 10. I said, well, all you got to do is get you 50 more and it'll double your income. Yes. Work from within and get rid of the dead wood, right? Don't just throw things and just see if they stick. It's a waste of time, waste of money, a waste of energy. Yes. You're going to recruit from within, but recruit from the best person that you have on your team. Yes.